back on the truck. It's 9:30 at night on Tuesday. The race is on Saturday, and we got a lot to do. Front lift done, skid plates on. We got new rubbers, and I'll try to tackle the rear lift. Not sure what the angle is for, or at what angle this needs to be at. Maybe once I get all this off, it'll talk to me and tell me how it wants to lay. I guess I'll get right into it. It hasn't spoke to me yet. Okay, I think I get it now, Mr. Hoffy. It has spoken to me. So it's the next day. I didn't stay very long. Turns out Hoffy's engine prolapsed, so we had to take care of that. Pick up right where I left off. It is, I think it's like 2 o'clock on Wednesday. I hope we make it. There we are. I still don't know what I'm doing about shocks. I ordered a cheap lift kit without shocks, hoping I'd just be able to figure it out. Still haven't figured it out yet. I'm also unsure of how to measure them. Like, what's the proper length? How much should they move? I don't know, maybe Google will tell me, or I'll just, or we'll think it through. I mean, we are engineers here, right? Let's see if I can get this together. It just keeps making it worse. Okay, I actually kind of have them both started. Maybe they'll just fall into place now. Alright, that's what we wanted to see. I know I should have done this beforehand, but I'm gonna take a peek at the instructions. Maybe it tells me what angle it needs to be. So I don't know what the angle's for. Just quick thought is like, well, we're dropping the rear axle. Maybe that's changing the angle of, well no, it is changing the angle of the pinion and the back of the transmission. So maybe that angle makes up for that. I'm gonna read the instructions. Because wouldn't you then have to change the angle of the transmission too? Let's see. I gotta find that crayon drawing. Email again. Alright. So. Both sides done. Lift kit's done. You take that off the list. Before I came over here, I made a pit stop at a couple places. Stopped at the metal supermarket. Got some more tubing, and hopefully I have time to make some sort of at least harness bar. I would have liked to make a cage, but I don't think there's time, and I've never made one before. I've never made a harness bar before. Oh, And I got Harbor Freight's shitty pipe bender. Hopefully this thing works. God, there's so much to do. Throw these wheels and tires on. Get it on the ground. See how she's sitting. Getting real excited about this guy. I mean, I'll be more excited when it's over and we're racing. This thing's looking good. Looking real good. Whew, that is a lot of freaking ground clearance. Man, it's like 16 inches maybe more. That's awesome. This race is gonna be really awful. Or at least the last one was. I almost blew up my Subaru, but yeah, I'm gonna get this thing on the lift and we'll get rock and rolling on the rest of the stuff. Got the truck pulled into the lift. So we're gonna start back here. Trying to get this bed back on, or the bed sides back on, I should say. Had to use the camera stand to help me out here. And the vice grip sitting on the lift arm. And we're looking pretty good as far as level. The back could go down a little bit. Overall, that looks pretty good to me, where I'd want it. So the plan is, got these, well, they were used as feet on these things. If I took these guys, and that would go across here, I mean, and then I could just bolt it straight down through these holes to that. And I was thinking, these should be long enough. I mean, I would probably take the longer piece, unless the short ones would work, but weld it to there, to the bottom, also onto that guy. I think it'd be perfect. Well, looks like we got 3 of the long pieces, and then maybe I'll have to weld 2 of the short ones together to make a 4th. But that should be good. Then I do have an extra square tubing piece here. Maybe we'll use that for the spare tire. That'll go somewhere here. Yeah, I guess I'll get to it. I'm gonna measure. So take a couple measurements here. God, I wish I had someone else here. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. We'll spin it around. The lift arms can hold the metal for us. Yeah, so I was able to just pull the truck a little bit more forward, didn't have to spin it around. This is perfect. I've got this at the right height. We are still level. Thank goodness. That makes me happy about this lift. We didn't install it crooked. That's nice. Now, I didn't really measure how far in or out this needed to be. I think we need to come out a bit. If I'm just looking, the edge of this guy is kind of right on the edge of there. I know we need to come in that much, or I know we need to come in a little bit that way, but not this much. I'm kind of just eyeballing the center of it. Kind of just making the center of it with the center of the wheel. I really don't have a good way to measure this in space, so I think we're just going to put it where it is, eyeball the best we can, tack those pieces of metal to it, and if we need to adjust, we can. We will, whatever. Back from the store. I grabbed some cheap Sensen. I think I went to school with a Sensen. Shocks. These are for a 2006 F-150. They're a few inches longer than the stock guys, so hopefully it'll be enough for us. Hopefully it'll give us some more room. Alright, I got it on. I was able to heat up that pin in the middle a little bit, and I was able to press it out. Oh, I didn't even compare these. Yeah, we got a little bit more length out of there. Is it enough? I don't know. It's more. Oh. Nice, they don't really fit. That's fine. We'll make it fit. Just need to spread the cheeks a little bit more. Swinging this hammer like a goddamn Neanderthal. Oh! We'll wrap up the other side, and we'll get right back to mounting the bedside. I finally got a fucking helper coming. Fucking assholes. Always want me to help them with their shit, and they won't help with my shit. But, yeah. I convinced one of them to come. Get that thrown together, and we'll get back on the bedsides.